day 2 of what just might be the greatest food theme of all time, theme week of all time on breakfast television. BT's Gourmet Mac and Cheese here this morning with his very own vegetarian take on things. Our favorite BT neighborhood chef, Chef Darren Maclean from Downtown Food, right around the corner from us here. I got to ask you off the get-go, the mac in mac and cheese, the macaroni noodle, do you think it's underrated? Because I do.
Do you?
I happen to love, I don't know if it's a throwback to being a kid, you know, and it's kind of a comfort food that way, but I love the macaroni noodle.
Yeah, I like it because it's just so easy to eat.
Yeah.
Right? And it is. It is that sort of, you forget about it, right? You kind of eat mac and cheese when you're a kid, and then you kind of go on to the tagliatelles and the raviolis and the grown-up pastas. But really all you want is that cheesy, delicious sort of little noodle that you can stab with your fork.
And you get a lot of them in your mouth, right? As opposed to like just a few.
It kind of moves around. There's different textures going on there just because the different shape, the shape of that noodle is always moving. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we're doing a veggie version of mac and cheese today, and the focus is mushrooms, right?
That's right. It's no secret, sort of DTF, we love mushrooms. We kind of, we take them everywhere and we put them in almost every sort of dish. So we're just ripping it apart and having some fun. So here we have 3 different types of mushrooms that we're going to do. So it's a wild mushroom medley or a wild mushroom mac and cheese. So we have maitake mushrooms.
Yeah, what are these? This is a maitake mushroom?
Yeah, also known as hen of the woods because it kind of has this, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to look like the back of a chicken. I don't really understand.
Yeah, maybe.
These are called, these are the yellowfoot chanterelle, and then just a little shimiji mushroom that, that we have here. And then what we're going to finish it with, and what the real fun is these are truffles.
Yeah, they look delicious.
So this is a black truffle from France called a Perigord, and then this is a white truffle actually from Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just south of the border. And
Very
so they kind of have different flavors, and they give this really wonderful aroma. So all we're doing is we're just sauteing them off.
In just a little bit
of butter. A little bit of butter.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got a little bit of butter and our mushrooms, some shallot, garlic, and a little bit of fresh thyme. Really easy.
Yeah.
And then wine makes everything better, especially in the morning.
Exactly, right.
I need it. I had too much last night, so you can thank Cam Dobransky and the brasserie. One thing that people see truffles and they go, oh, that's great, where can I get those? The Calgary Farmers Market, actually. There's a great place. Yeah, it's called Fifth Element Imports.
Okay.
And they sell the same truffles that I use in the restaurant. They sell there at the Farmers Market. That's where you guys go. That's where we go.
Cool.
So they actually have it there, a great importer. So, of course, what's macaroni without... so what we do is, so we have the mushrooms, and mascarpone and mushrooms love each other.
Okay.
And so we're just going to put a big whack of mascarpone. Big dollop. I'd say a couple tablespoons for this amount. We're doing a single serving. It's about a tablespoon of butter. I don't think so. It's mac and cheese.
Yeah,
what is it without the cheese? I mean, come on, right?
Yeah.
So we let that start sweating down. We'll give that a little mix around here. And then, yeah, so at the restaurant, we actually do a little mac and cheese like this at lunch. Okay. Sometimes as a special, usually on like a Friday, and well, that's when we kind of have our fun sort of crazy, outrageous comfort food specials on Fridays as we get ready for the weekend. So we've got our mascarpone. I've pre-cooked this macaroni, so it's just like your regular sort of macaroni here. And we'll mix this all around, and then we can put it together. So
smell the truffles, by the way. They smell delicious.
Yeah, it's amazing. We serve them tableside at the restaurant, and as soon as they come out, so then we can plate this up.
Yeah.
So I like to add just a little bit of freshness and some arugula at the end, just to give it. We'll make it healthy.
Okay.
Tablespoons of butter, mascarpone. Oh, look, it's green. It's good. It's good for you. It's like calorie removing, a little fiber. And we just take this in here. We'll get this little bit of thyme out of the way. And this is how you can kind of dress things up at home and make it fun. You can throw on some little pieces of the raw mushrooms for different texture.
Nice.
And
some truffles on top.
Yeah. Of truffles. And that is our little gourmet mac and cheese.
That is excellent. Chef Darren, where is Downtown Food if people want to check you out?
It's on the north side of Stephen Avenue between 5th and 6th Street.
Between 5th and 6th.
Right across from the Globe Theater.
There you go. Good stuff. Perfect. Chef Darren, Downtown Food.